Hello, what's up YouTube? In this video I'll be showing you how you can easily take your studio photos as a beginner when it comes to studio photography. And in this I'll be showing you how you can easily build up your studio photos from lighting, camera settings and everything that you need to know. So we're going to be using 3 lights and I want to show you what each light is going to be contributing to the overall image. And if at all you find the video helpful as you're watching, simply like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So we're just going to be starting with this first session and I hope you learn and benefit from this kind of video. And in this kind of shoot I'm going to be using these lights and I'm going to be using the Godox AD600BM for the main light, which is facing all the way down, and a reflector is going to be also necessary because the light is going to be edging away from the subject. Then also another Godox AD600BM, that is going to be the second light, then plus one more extra light in the background. And I want to show you what each and every light is going to be contributing in this very shoot. So right now what we want to do, we are simply going to take the test photo rather, and in order to take this photo we just want to set the camera right. So in order to set the camera, we want to take the photo without any kind of distractions, that is any light distractions in the image. So always make sure to set the camera to the lowest ISO or the ISO, and for this we're going to be setting the camera to 100, and after setting the ISO, the next thing is going to be setting the shutter speed to the lowest possible. And after setting that, make sure you set the aperture to the highest number possible. And for studio images, we are going to be using an aperture of around f7 to f9. And the reason for using an aperture of f7 or f9 is because we want everything or every structure on the body to be in focus. So after doing that, turn off the trigger and take a test shot. So can I have you stand up? So just going to take a test photo. So for this photo that we're going to be taking in this case, we want it to be completely black. So we're just going to take the test photo. And by the way, my white balance is 5200 Kelvin. So the test photo we take has to be black, meaning there is no light distractions in this very image. Then after doing that, you're just going to come and turn on our light. So we're just going to turn on the main light in this case. And for the main light, it is set to 1/4 power, or you can call that a quarter. So after turning on the main light, we're just going to take the photo, and remember, turn on the trigger this time around. And this is the test photo. You can see what we have on the screen. So after taking the test photo for the main light, you're just going to come back and now take another photo. So I'm just going to slightly, or first of all, turn off our main light because I want to show you what each light is contributing in this very shoot. So I'll just come and turn on this second light, and the reason for turning this on is because we want this light to reduce on the shadows on her legs. So I'm just going to take this photo, and you can see the light is now on her legs alone, majorly. Then after doing this, I'm just going to combine both this light and the main light so that you can see the effect. So I'll just come and turn on my main light. So I'm going to be using 2 lights. So I'm just going to take this photo once again. And you can see it is well lit. Can I have you move towards this side? Okay. So always direct your models for the right positioning. So when you feel like the light is not enough, you can slightly adjust it to point right on her feet. And when you feel like the strength of the light is not enough, you can always come and increase on the power. So we're using a quarter for each light. So I'll just come and take another image. So right now everything looks to be well lit. So for the third light that I told you, you're just going to turn it on. And the purpose of the third light is to separate the subject from the background. So we have turned on our third light, and we're just going to take the photo, and you can see right now the subject has been separated from the background. And remember, we are going to be introducing the reflector to bounce off some of the light from the main light. So we're just going to take that, and right now we have a proper looking image because everything is now well lit. So we can now proceed with taking some photos from this kind of session. So let me just have you do some poses. Nice. This is perfect. Okay, let me just get half of that. Perfect. Let's get one more. Okay, let me just have you sit on this. Just put the hand on the thigh, one and one here. Perfect. Can you turn this side? Face this side. Then one in front, this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. One hand. No, just place it behind. No, where you're seated. Yeah. Perfect. Can I have the other hand there? Perfect. Eyes here. Let me get half of that. Eyes here. Nice. Yep, fix will do. Just turn this side slightly. Yeah. Same pose. No, just put this other hand here. Okay, let me get it from here. Eyes here. Okay, this is it for this behind the scenes, and if at all you have learned a thing or two from this video, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe this channel. If at all you have learned a thing or two, don't forget to keep practicing and also keep creating.